Let's pivot. Let's pivot
go
to
ahead,
the executive producer of this show. Was he the executive producer? To
Yeah.
Drake.
What Drake?
Yeah, he's the executive producer.
Yeah.
Drake
one of the
dropped.
main
But what
reasons.
did he actually add to this whole
It's
situation?
one of the main reasons it got
He probably
made.
did.
Yeah, but I mean, what actual direction did he? Because
He
I'm just
doesn't have to
asking.
direct.
I'm just asking.
He
I'm
doesn't
not
have to
throwing
direct.
shade.
He
or
might have.
anything.
He might have put some money up. Maybe he
Put money up, get
he
it
talked to
made,
people. That's
put it
enough.
out there.
Oh, like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just connecting people. That's all. Okay.
Drake dropped the tape of Lucy's.
Whoa,
That's
we're
what
not
he
gonna
did.
do that.
No. It was he said
No,
himself.
no.
He said himself. He said himself.
Wait.
Yeah?
Wait. What?
Yeah, he said himself on
No.
Instagram.
What? That doesn't make sense.
No, he didn't.
He said himself on Instagram.
No, he did not.
What did he say then? Could you
He said.
correct me?
He said.
I don't like the way he
He
presented
said
this whole situation.
Dark Lane demo tapes coming out, right?
These are some tracks.
Some
that were,
tracks are already released and some new vibes.
Yes.
New vibes are not Lucy's.
Okay. Oh,
These are not. It's not
There's
Lucy's.
this clear
These-
hatred for Drake.
no.
I feel.
No,
How
there's
is
no
it
hatred.
Lucy's? This shit is more coherent than most albums that's released.
I'm just saying this is not his official album.
No, it's going to be dropping in the summer.
Yeah, this is just the tape he's putting out for now to keep us busy, to keep us happy, give us
Listen,
some new
man.
ideas.
But
so that's
why
why
you
I'm
downgrading?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it is something.
When
he's
you
just-
reading this,
Listen. Okay, let me
This
let's do
is this is an album he
We're
puts out
gonna give
on
Jeff
the
the
side.
floor.
No,
We're gonna give Jeff the floor. I must add, this is a dude who goes to picnics, so take that into account.
oh, picnic is
y'all never gonna let me live that.
But we're gonna let Jeff take the floor, give his analysis. We'll go in this order. We'll do it like that because if we're gonna talk,
He dropped this
we're just
tape.
gonna fight with people.
I expected him to drop his album as soon as possible, but apparently it comes later in the summer, maybe end of the year, somewhere, I don't know. But this tape,
in the summer.
this tape is apparently of some leaks and some other stuff he puts out. I don't know.
I think his whole album got leaked. By the way, I got it.
What do you mean? What
What?
do you mean leaked?
Yeah, his album got leaked.
Which album?
Drake's album.
Not this. The album.
Yeah, I think so.
What?
All right. We'll get
Just
into that in a
continue.
second.
We'll get in. Okay. We'll
I
get in.
didn't.
I have
I'd
not
be very
heard it.
surprised. It never happened to me before.
Yeah. I've not
Give me a
heard.
second.
I've not
Go ahead,
seen any
yes.
of this.
It's.
I think this tape is nice. This
What do you mean this tape is nice? What do you mean you think this tape is nice? This is the.
Got the whole album here.
is that a different album?
But what are the songs?
No, I don't know what they're named, but I mean, I got the whole audio thing here.
But those are. Have you listened to it?
Yeah, but they're not.
None of these
they're not
songs
the
are from-
same. They're not the same.
Yeah, but what did they sound like actual songs
Yeah, they
by
sound
him?
like-
or-
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, I fuck with this tape. Yeah.
So that's all.
I only was doing a small intro. We were supposed to talk about it later. But
The way you
were-
introduced it was like, okay, this is nothing.
No.
This album is,
No,
or this mixtape is insignificant.
I really like the tape. I really like the songs on it.
And that was a deep dive by Jeff.
I'm not gonna give a deep dive.
That was
thought you
a
were
deep
going to
dive by
One of my
Jeff.
favorite songs on this thing is Landed. I really like that one.
That was the Jeff analysis we just had right there.
Well, y'all want to continue? Y'all some thoughts? I know you have a lot of thoughts.
Of course, I have a lot of.
Go ahead.
I'm like, why you let me go?
Why do you think I try to keep the intro as simple as possible and give you all the space to
No,
do
I
what
thought you had there were some things heavy on your heart. and-
I was not going.
Yeah.
I was not
You said it
going.
was loose.
I thought it was Lucy's. But
How is it Lucy's?
You told me it's different because I thought it was not
No,
supposed
but
to be
that's
on
not.
me.
But you listen to it though.
Yeah, and you still call it loose.
How is it loose? What's
It
loose
still,
about it?
feels that like some songs are just on there for like Pain 1993. I don't know what is
That
going
takes us
on.
right into losses. What are you talking about? Okay. You sleep.
But
But
that
you don't
shit-
fucking
no.
understand those new vibes.
To me,
How is
I
it
like the
loose?
songs, but to me, it felt like they were a little bit.
To be honest, I think it's a
very
body
the
of
order.
work. It's
The
a good
order,
body. Yeah, it's
the order
perfect.
of it
It's
makes
perfect.
sense.
Because even the last one,
War?
number 13 and
Exactly.
14 are the same vibe.
The same, like he leads you out with this.
The same thing. The same thing.
Okay,
The same thing.
maybe we disagree a little
When
bit.
they say when Chicago freestyle, those play right into each other.
Yeah, but those two leaked together as well, so I already felt like that those two were a pair
They
of
didn't
some-
leak. He released them.
He actually released it though.
What do you mean this? There's a fucking music video. What do you mean this?
Hold up. Did they leak and then he released them, or did he release them?
Maybe it was already in the plans.
No, he released.
I don't know. I'm genuinely asking. Did they leak and then did he release it?
He's too busy with that J. Cole kid. That's why he don't know what's going on. Hold on. Listen, man.
This guy.
Go ahead.
Right? Let me tell you what. This is everything about this is an album. The only thing about it is not an album is that he decided to call it a mixtape. It has singles. It has music videos. These singles were marketed. There was a plan for it.
Yeah.
So if you take it, first he went to say when in Chicago Freestyle. What he did is he released it as a video. So he released a video of it, but no separate audio on streaming platforms. So the songs were officially released along with the video in one, but there was no separate audio for it on any streaming platform. Except for SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So that's an official release. That's a release coming from the artist with a marketing plan.
Yeah, but
video,
I thought the songs were already released somewhere else. That's why he put them on SoundCloud, and that's why he made a video as soon as possible after.
No. No one had those songs.
No?
Those songs came with the video. That's why no one had them. And then, we all know Toosie Slide.
Yeah.
We all know what that was.
Horrible.
We all know what that
Horrible. I'll be the first one to say it. You probably won't say it, but I don't.
I didn't expect this
from
from
him. I think it's beneath him.
I didn't expect this from him.
I think it's beneath him.
Wait a second. Okay, so I see what we're gonna. I see. I thought I was gonna be beefing with him today. All right.
Wait, hold up. We're already going a little bit long. Try to keep this short.
What are you talking about? What are you limits of?
I'm joking. Go ahead.
What this bullshit? What are you talking about?
The only thing is this episode should not.
What do you mean?
Don't discredit my
The only thing is
always discredit your opinion.
The only thing is
there's no point in discussing this.
What are you talking about?
This episode should not be 2 hours. Go.
What are you talking about?
You can
Beneath who?
Drake.
Oh my god.
He had the seizure.
This dude debuted at number 1. This is the third time he did it. He tied with Mariah Carey.
Again.
Fuck you talking about?
Get this.
What is he talking about?
Are
you gonna explain to me what he's talking about? Who's gonna explain? Who's gonna explain to me what he's talking about?
Let me get into it.
What are you talking about?
Let me get into it. Okay, let me get into it.
This is the last episode of this podcast. I'll tell you that.
Drake, Drizzy Drake, Aubrey, all of them. Okay, you have this dude.
You better put some respect on his name too. Are you playing with
you have this dude, right? You have this dude that is arguably, or no, you know what? In my opinion, the best rapper, the best hip hop artist of 2020. He's been the best
of the decade, official
of the decade. Okay,
official.
Whatever.
They measured it. They looked at it.
So,
yeah,
they did. Yeah.
Oh.
If we look at his peers, right? If we look at his peers, Kendrick, J. Cole.
In numbers.
Who else are we looking at? Who else are we looking at? If we're talking about peers, I mentioned Kendrick.
Nobody.
I'm talking about. I mentioned Kendrick, J. Cole. They are.
You should not ask him.
But they're not.
Okay.
No, but they're not. I know they're not. No, but they're not. They aren't.
He even mentioned it.
Yeah, but he's wrong.
So he's
the
person.
And
the
he's
person
not. And he doesn't mean it. You know he doesn't mean it. Listen, because they've looked at this. Because nobody said no.
I give up when he comes like
no, but listen. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you. You know why? You know what my thing is.
Okay, let me tell you something. Let me just make my point. And you'll continue. Okay.
Let me tell you something.
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
Go as long as you want.
Okay, so if we look at this, right, Drake, like at this level, the level he's at, he's the top boy. Okay.
That's what I've been trying to say.
He is the top boy. Mm-hmm. So there are certain things you could do that are gimmicky, but not the Toosie Slide. It sounds too what?
Toosie Slide.
Yeah, it sounds too gimmicky.
It
sounds too gimmicky. Really,
the thing for me,
really,
Toosie Slide is not a bad song. It's a good song. It's a very good song, actually.
It's a very good
song. The only thing is
don't emphasize it with the very.
It's a very good song. We'll get to you in a second. Hold on. I'm out to address. I'm writing all of this down. I'm going to get to
write it down.
Write it down. The only thing for me is that Toosie Slide comes at a time where I expected him to slowly get into his dark twisted fantasy mode. So I didn't expect that he would make a song like this. The song is very good. I really fuck with it. I just wasn't expecting it. After listening to it, I fuck with it. That's it. I really expected him. That's maybe also why this tape is for me not the ultimate tape as
Because you
think.
had certain expectations.
I expected him to really dive into the beef and all of that stuff and really go into his dark twisted fantasy, his Explainer album, where he just knocks us all down and says, "Fuck y'all, this is my thing. I'm the king of hip hop right now."
Because
Done.
to be honest, Because to be honest,
That's what I expected.
No.
But
To
maybe
be honest,
my expectation
the
is
three
that
of
my
us-
expectations.
wait,
My expectations
to be honest,
are too
because
high.
the three of us expected some type of like the Chicago type of energy.
That
And
was the energy. It's on the album.
It's on the album.
Toosie Slide isn't.
Yeah.
That's one song.
He's not.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I don't like that.
Okay,
and
listen, man. You
I
see these
hold
dudes-
them to a certain
this is why I do a
standard.
podcast,
No.
man. You see
I
this?
hold them to
Are
a
you
certain
seeing
standard
this?
because Drake. To be
standard.
honest, I don't
Debuted
expect
number one.
it.
He competing with
So?
Mariah Carey and
So?
almost. I think there's one
So?
other person.
That doesn't
He's
matter.
competing with three in history. But
Who cares? Who cares?
All right. Everyone.
Okay,
Everybody.
so
that's why it's on the news.
Wait,
That's why it's on the news.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Kanye West, with the Lil Pump song.
Kanye West is not in it.
Wait. Kanye West and
Kanye
Lil
West is
Pump.
not in that list. Look it up.
Give me a second. Lil Pump and Kanye West, right? Your argument is okay. Debuted at number one. Lil Pump and Kanye West, that song, right? Debuted at number one as well.
He's not at that. He's not on that list with that song.
Oh god.
You're not listening.
No,
you're
your
not
argument.
listening-
Your
you're not
argument
listening-
was.
But you're not listening. But you're not
Debuted at
listening.
number one, right?
He debuted at number one now 3 times.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And there's Mariah Carey and I think one other person in history that have been able to do that. That was my argument. Kanye West is not on that list. I read a whole article about it. It was him, Mariah Carey, and another person.
I get that.
And maybe one other person. That's what I was saying.
Okay, cool.
Debuted. That's what I'm
Okay, cool.
Debuted at number one.
Okay, cool. My point
This
still
is the list
stands.
with people who have debuted on.
My point still
Number one.
stands. Drake, that's Toosie Slide thing is
Listen,
not
man.
is beneath
Listen,
him.
first
It's
of all,
beneath him.
Listen, can I go now?
Because wait.
Can I
Before
talk
before
now, or
it be,
Let him go. Let him
you know
go.
what?
Let him
Go ahead. Go
Let
ahead.
me
Go
do
ahead.
that.
Go ahead.
First of all, let's do this in order. First of all, he was chosen artist of the decade. That was like official.
Okay.
Like I don't remember. I think it was Spotify. If it was not Spotify, it was several streaming platforms. If it was not just them, it might have been Billboard as well.
I
But the
don't
music
disagree.
industry went
Yeah,
into
I
it.
don't disagree.
They
Yeah.
looked at because what did you remember? Everyone got like
Ratings and everything, right?
No, but at the end of the decade,
Oh,
everyone
you
got.
mean,
They
yeah,
told you who
yeah,
your
yeah.
artist of the decade
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
They told you who your artist of the
Exactly.
decade was.
Spotify, you mean?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he
Number-
was the
number
one
wise-
for most people.
Number wise, I cannot disagree. He
was
probably
one for most people.
everybody has listened to multiple songs.
had Drake in the top
So
five.
that's the first
Multiple.
thing. The second thing is this myth, right? This whole Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole myth. It's a myth. That shit was relevant in 2012. It's not been relevant for a long time. Whichever way you want to look at
Mind
it.
you,
Want to look at it.
I'm
Listen.
as big of a fan of Drake. Okay,
No,
maybe
he's
a little
different. He's different.
less.
He's different.
But
How am I
I'm a
different?
very
He's
big
different.
fan of Drake.
But my thing is just listen. It's a myth. It started that way. It's kind of like Jay had the same thing in his time. It was him and some other people that we don't talk about now anymore. Even you see what I'm saying?
Wasn't it Jay and Nas? What?
Yeah, at
For
some
example.
point as well.
But Nas.
And they held on to that to where it's real. You go ahead. How do you see it?
When it comes to hip hop,
Yes,
or we're talking about in
and
general.
Nas. Where is that's close or
Not in hip hop itself
yes?
Just pure.
in that time period.
Just answer the
because
question.
eventually
Over time, okay.
that's my point. It's of course it has to start somewhere. It starts with truth. After when he did, if you're reading This Is Too Late, it was done. That's where that gap was settled. I'm telling you that because that was close around the time when Kendrick did what's the one?
To Pimp a Butterfly.
To Pimp a Butterfly.
Or the.
Okay,
jazz
but
one.
And then
wait.
he went on to do views. If you're gonna look at numbers, if you're gonna look at
Yeah.
awards, if you're gonna look at impact, whatever you want to look at, it's not even remotely close. J. Cole
but
dropped
wait,
an
wait.
album in fucking 2001 for the last time.
If I
No.
no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
That was-
Fucking
years ago.
2002 or some shit. Mad long
Can
ago.
you check-
2018,
see,
man.
now,
Fuck
now,
you,
now it's Drake by his shows.
Fuck you even talk. Who is he? What did he do? What's it called? What did he release? What's it called? Don't tell me what it's called. Don't Google it. Tell me what it's called. Don't Google it. Tell me what it's called. Tell me from your memory. No, stop. From your memory, tell me what it's called.
I hate it when he does.
No,
that.
what is that? What is that?
Shit
One?
don't count. That's
KOD.
evil.
It's KOD.
No, I'm not counting the Dreamville shit.
KOD.
KOD.
Okay.
That was 2018, right?
Okay. Look here. What's your favorite song?
What?
What's your favorite song?
Money. Something with money.
What's your favorite song?
This song is money.
Stop
something
stop
about
right now.
something-
Come on, don't stop it.
something
Stop
about money.
stop it. You don't even do
No,
this.
but I'm not disagreeing there. Okay?
We're not disagreeing.
What do you want to do? You want to do a comparison? You want to
No.
take those tracks and then I put up Scorpion. I'll give you the least Drake.
We're not here to do a
We're not
comparison.
It's not a comparison.
Wait, we're not comparing. I'm talking about.
They look
Okay,
at
so
the
you're saying.
numbers.
So you're
There's a
saying.
conversation of the three
I
biggest.
remember on the Joe Budden
Listen.
podcast. Listen, on the Joe Budden podcast, they were saying this too. Then they actually went and looked at the numbers and they said, okay, what did Kendrick do? Okay, he did this. What did J. Cole do? Okay, he did this. Okay, what did Drake do with Scorpion, which was the one that it was like double.
Okay,
Yeah.
but okay,
The
wait. I
We're
think
here. We're not
If
disagreeing.
peers, I can't do double.
We're
That's
done. We're
peers.
not
Okay,
disagreeing.
but peers from
wait
double.
there.
We're
Okay,
not
okay.
disagreeing.
I see.
That's
I
all
see
I'm
what you
saying.
mean. No. I
That's
see.
all I'm trying to
I
say.
see
We're not
the
disagreeing.
when it comes to numbers, I completely agree there. But when it comes to impact, okay. So I'm shifting the conversation.
disagree also.
Wait. I'm shifting the conversation from the numbers to actual the impact, right? I think they had. I don't know if it was Charlemagne or somebody else had this discussion.
Or Charlemagne.
Okay, wait. They had the discussion about Kendrick having a completely different approach to music and his artistry.
They have both of them have different kinds of impact.
Because when it comes to Kendrick, the impact he has, if he drops something or
They don't have the same impact. So that's why when you
Because-
talk about these three guys, you cannot put Drake is obviously a step above the two. But you should not.
Impact how?
They have different kinds of impact. You should not
What
compare
kind of impact
them.
they got?
You like
I know what kind of impact my guy got. What kind of
Drake.
impact your guy
Drake,
got?
Okay, well,
Drake
you
has
know
the
what?
cultural. Drake has the
Give me a
cultural, the
second,
mass
give me-
cultural. He gets to
give me a second,
everybody.
give me a second.
Drake gets to everybody at
What
all
kind of impact
points.
he had?
Kendrick is more the writer. If you want to talk to hip hop scholars of some sort, they would gravitate towards Kendrick.
Oh, that shit they don't.
Yeah,
Okay,
but he has that kind of
We've
impact.
had this discussion.
But-
We've had this discussion. I've
I
told
know,
you again
I know.
what they do. It's just they want to, if they want to give a
Yeah.
rapper a Grammy award,
Yeah.
he's the perfect poster boy for it.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean that your music
Is different.
If we're gonna look, because if we're just gonna put the music next to each other,
They make also different kind of hip hop.
could
I don't
argue
find.
that
I don't
in
find.
some
I
way-
find.
no,
I
some
find.
would
I
argue-
find
some
the
would argue-
competition.
some
not
would argue
numbers.
against
We're not
it.
talking
No, no,
numbers.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
not
but
talking
some would
numbers
argue
anymore,
against
'cause we
that,
don't want to
though.
talk numbers.
But some would argue against that.
It's like when they gave him. Okay, it's like you remember when they gave him a Pulitzer Prize for To Be a Butterfly. It's like,
Okay,
come on.
yeah.
You know why they did that,
Yeah.
right? It's branding for the Pulitzer Prize. It's like,
Exactly.
oh, let's give it to a hip someone, then we look hip,
Exactly.
right? But if you give it to Drake, that doesn't work, right?
Yeah, but
because
that's-
he's a pop star. So let's give it to someone who comes more over as an artist.
Yes.
But I'm like,
They have branded.
I've always had issues.
all
with that,
three
'cause I'm
have
just like,
branded
why-
themselves-
Why is one more of an artist than the other one?
Nobody said
Just
one
because-
is more
No,
than
I'm saying
another.
that's how
more
people
artist.
say it. They say,
No,
they
but
would
that-
say he's more artistic, and Drake is
That's
more
how
of
he's
a
branded
pop star.
himself. That's how he has branded himself.
But these are individual choices, though.
They have chosen
But
like
I'm saying this how they're seen.
all three of them have
Yeah,
chosen a different way of branding themselves. Drake has gone for the pop star model. I want to be everywhere. I want to be the biggest. I want to.
You would have more.
But he is the biggest.
He's basically following the Kanye model to a certain degree,
What?
but only taking it way further.
and not losing his mind.
Yes, he's taking the Kanye model and going.
In what sense?
Off
Explain,
of it.
please. Explain, please.
Being the biggest star.
Being the biggest star, being the pop star, being the person who does clothing, everything. He's the person who runs everything. He's in every business you can imagine. Drake is that.
alcohol,
Music, radio, TV, clothing,
drinks.
drinks.
Oh, isn't that a
Parties.
Jay-Z model?
Jay-Z is a little bit different. Jay-Z does the same thing, but artistic. So I think Kendrick is moving toward that way.
No, he's not.
Kendrick is
You mean him becoming a mogul? That's what you're talking about.
Kendrick
No.
ain't made no moves.
like the
Kendrick is
ultimate.
an actor.
Yeah,
actor.
he was in one show,
Where?
his show.
Power.
I know.
He was actually
it
pretty good.
doesn't really count.
He was actually pretty
It
good.
kind of doesn't count.
Also, when Joey Badass does it, it's an issue.
But Joey
not an
Badass
issue.
is not in.
Sorry, what?
So
Badass-
when Joey Badass does it, it's not an issue.
But he's
when
in a good
Kendrick
show.
does it is an issue.
But he's in.
you
He's
fucking
Mr. Robot, so it's a good
Fucking
show.
Joey Badass was Mr. Robot
It's a
alongside
good
Rami
show.
Malek.
Yes.
Rami Malek won a fucking Academy Award.
Yeah.
So There are
Okay.
there are
No,
people,
no,
there are
no,
people. Wait,
no,
wait,
no.
there
I'm
are
sorry,
people,
man.
there are
I'm
there
sorry.
are enough people.
We got sidetracked.
Emmy-nominated
We got
show.
sidetracked.
Mr. Robot is an Emmy nominated. I think it won even.
So Power is not. It's not a great
Rami
show.
Malek is
So
in the
Power
lead.
is not a great
of
We
show.
told
Mr.
you
Robot.
Power's not a great show.
I want to hear
No, it's
from his mouth.
not.
We told you it's not a great
So,
show.
so you're saying Power is not up there as you know?
With Mr. Robot. Yo, we go. Hey, yo, man, this was the 3 Angry Men. I ain't gonna do this with you.
No.
Whoa, we're not done. We're not done because we can discuss the actual
Yeah,
album
but
though.
the thing
Because
is,
we're not done.
what I was trying to say
He's trying
is
to make one of his points.
no, but you don't understand why we call him, why we put him in the same group.
Why it gotta be like that though? Let him talk, man. Let him talk.
No, you remember he tries to do some shit in the beginning, so we had to.
okay.
No,
I
but
forgot.
you said why do we put him in the same group?
Because it's not even remotely close.
I understand why you say that.
Number wise, album sales.
Not even number
Digits.
wise.
Like it's almost like
Not even
Beyonce,
number-wise.
Katy Perry, and Miley
Yes.
Cyrus. How does that
Is-
fucking
is
make
that
any
level?
sense? Beyonce, Katy Perry, and Miley Cyrus. That makes sense to you? I ain't see Miley Cyrus do no Coachella.
Don't you even think about
I
that.
ain't see Miley Cyrus do no
No.
Coachella. I didn't see Miley Cyrus do no Coachella.
It
Netflix
depends on the
special.
demographic, though.
Yeah.
No. Let's.
What do you mean
no, no.
depends on the demographic? We're not doing this type of
I'm
blasphemy.
good.
No,
I'm
I'm
good.
not taking that type of smoke. You go,
So,
you
I'm
go,
good.
you won't go beef with the Beehive. This one, you.
I'm good.
It's
I'm
gonna
good.
be-
I'm good.
I'm not talking about
It's
the
gonna be
Beehive.
just him.
I'm good.
I'm not talking about
I'm
the
good.
Beehive.
What songs on the album did you like?
I'm talking about the Beehive.
What songs on the album did you
talking
I
like?
don't need that type of smoke.
What was your favorite
You do that
sequence?
smoke yourself. You can do it.
What was your favorite sequence? Could you stop? I don't want this beef.
It's just gonna be you. The beginning, actually.
Into
Well, first of all, I like it all the way through. I think every single song on this album is very good. Honestly,
I expected more from
legit.
the Young Thug
I
collab.
no, the Young Thug collab was fire. The
I expected
D4L.
more from the Young Thug.
I'm not playing any song of the album, by the way.
Well, let's know.
They will flag us
Yeah.
immediately.
But let's acknowledge a couple things. The Young Thug Future collab is a Young Thug Future song that he took.
Yeah, but that's
Clearly,
I love
Clearly,
that song so much.
Right? Clearly, but it's
Okay.
fire.
It's fire.
It's what you hear it. You hear several of the songs are like that, by the way. Also, the one with Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi
is
is
clearly a Playboy Cardi song.
I don't.
Playboy
I
Cardi.
really don't like
okay,
that. one.
wait. I don't listen to Playboy Cardi. I haven't ever.
I've listened to
I
him
have
before.
never listened to Playboy Cardi. I
have.
but I actually like this.
You like it?
I like this vibe.
He was very good on.
He's
But
very good.
You know what's interesting though?
It's not my thing.
Obviously, he popped with Magnolia
Mm-hmm.
3 years ago, I think. And now we didn't hear from him for a while. Now he seems to be like coming back because he released a single also. not
His
too long
producer was
ago.
making fire shit.
Yeah, and he's back with
Pierre
him
Boy.
again. Yeah, but my thing is just like he's completely changed his style. You don't know that if you heard the early shit, but he's
Okay.
completely changed his style. And what he's really doing now is his best Young Thug impersonation. Because you see the way he
In
sounds
what way?
on the
In
song,
what way?
in that he sounds exactly like Young Thug. He's rapping exactly like
It's
Young
similar.
Thug. The way he does
But
it,
it's not-
exactly the same. Whereas if you listen to his earlier songs, it wasn't like that.
Yeah, but for me
But
personally,
somehow it works.
it's not the kind of Young Thug impersonation I would fuck with. I fuck a bit more with the Gunna Lil Baby version of the Young Thug Future.
Who doesn't sound? They don't sound like Young Thug at all. He really sounds exactly. He sounds exactly like Young Thug.
Like, do your own.
How did Lil
from-
Baby come in this conversation?
Lil Baby
Oh, okay. No.
but he-
I always confuse the baby with Lil. Okay, whatever.
yeah,
Continue.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too many babies.
No, I like the first sequence from Deep Pockets into Not You Too with Chris Brown, then Toosie Slide.
Okay,
Feels a little bit off.
Let's discuss this Chris Brown thing because Chris Brown is in the like you don't hear Chris Brown,
That's one of the best songs from the whole thing.
but you can't really hear Chris Brown though.
I know.
It doesn't make. What's your issue?
No,
What is your issue? with
why
Chris
do
Brown
you
now?
do this? You know how he thinks about this nigga.
No,
listen.
he actually doesn't hate Chris Brown though.
I don't hate. Well,
You know he.
I'm not a fan, but the man. Listen, the man can make good music. But my thing is with him, he's one of those people who's just like talented in a very technical way. But the music that eventually comes out, I don't find very interesting.
Okay,
obviously
it
he
depends. It depends.
But obviously he can sing. He can sing. My thing with this, I like this one more than No Guidance. I didn't really like No Guidance. No Guidance, I didn't think was very good.
Yeah. Okay.
No Guidance, I didn't think was very good because
It was more of a Chris Brown song as well.
yeah, but I think also it wasn't right for him and his voice. I thought that whole
You
song
mean for Drake?
for Chris Brown.
No guidance.
Yeah. The Drake part is actually very good, but the Chris Brown part, I'm like, your voice is too full and too big for this sort of mellow beat. Like he was fucking.
But he does this.
Yeah, it mostly doesn't work for me. He was good on Heat. There, he did it a little bit more simple. He was more almost like rap singing, which works.
Okay, let's go back to this song because
this
song doesn't make
sense. But then here they did it very well, where it's like they put him in the background vocals. Why does it not make sense?
Because
it's like a few vocals. You hear him like
it's still a feature. You get credit.
Yeah.
It's not really a feature
It
though.
is a feature.
It counts.
It's he needs to get. Yeah.
They even do features sometimes when it's just a producer. It depends on how the song gets made.
Because when you have
Hit Boy released an album too, by the way. I haven't listened to it yet.
Oh,
but the
I didn't
Chauncey
know.
Hills project. Just put
who's
it out
on there? Who's on there?
Him
And
himself.
Oh, he raps.
no, I'm really asking because I'm genuinely.
No, he
interested.
raps.
I also generally don't know very much. I just know.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Oh shit, he did some with Benny? Oh no, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, I listened to Slaughter.
Can we just finish
to
Drake's
their
thing?
stuff?
Yeah, let's do this in order.
I listened to their stuff for the first time and was fire.
I
West
know
Side's
this
new.
artist.
West Side's gone.
Who's
new.
Benny Butcher?
Griselda.
Griselda.
I listened to this album for the
Bad
first
with
time.
names.
Pray
I'm
for
really bad
Paris.
with names.
Like Pray for Paris. I listened to this one for the first time, and this shit is dope. This shit is amazing. It's really good. Give it a try. But back to Drake.
Yes.
Yeah.
What
So the Chris
Chris
Brown
Brown
thing.
song is your
Chris Brown
problem.
thing.
Why you wanted to hear Chris Brown more?
I thought
Of course you want.
if you actually feature somebody like Chris Brown, I would think he would be prominent in on your song.
But I'm Drake though.
You're not.
I'm just gonna let. He's right, so I'm gonna let this one slide.
That's my point. So I'm Drake though. It's like
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I get it, but yeah. I did that already also.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting on Chris Brown to arrive in somewhere.
But you know
in
what's funny?
between
Chris Brown does sound very good on the song in the background. With the background, it sounds really good. It works.
It does.
It does though. What, you don't like that song?
It's good, but I mean, I like the beat.
Man, that song is fire.
I like the beat.
That song is fire. And so is Toosie Slide, because that's what we
No, it's
want.
not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let's skip Toosie Slide and then
So
let's get into
the thing that's great
future
about
song.
Toosie. First of all, because I'm going to discredit your whole, identity. The thing that's great about Toosie Slide, it's not even just a song, but it's the
I'm
whole.
gonna let that
it's
slide,
the whole.
okay? I'm gonna let that slide.
Picture. What's the whole picture? It's the whole. I see what you did. It's the whole picture. It's the whole story behind it. You know the story, right?
Yeah, he was thinking about doing something with Michael Jackson. What?
No.
This thing about Michael Jackson thing?
It's so the song was previewed on Instagram,
Okay.
right? And people first thought it was called Slide. He said, no, it's not called. It's called Toosie Slide. Toosie is an Instagram influencer. It's a person.
Okay.
It's an Instagram influencer who does dance videos for songs. He teamed up with that guy and said, hey, I got this. I remember he read that. He even sent it to them.
Mm-hmm.
He said, hey, I got this song. Could you come up with a dance for it? The song wasn't even finished. It was like a small part of it, like a small snippet, mostly the
Yeah.
So could you come up with a dance for it? Toosie came up with a dance for it, and he sent it back to him. They finished the song around that dance and called it Toosie Slide. Then Toosie promoted it online on Instagram, right? And then they did the release along with the video. What he does then in the video is he combines the entire thing that's going on right now with social distancing, right? And the coronavirus, where the whole thing
The video is brilliant.
in his house.
Yeah.
So he actually shows you the social distancing. He shows you the streets of, I think, in Toronto there, and there's no one there. And then we go into his house, and then he's wearing the mask, which is a double meaning because you have to cover your mouth, but at the same time, it's also the street shit.
Yeah, I get
Then
the
song,
analysis. Yeah.
The song has a double meaning as well, where it's about dancing, but it's also about street and gang violence.
Yeah.
My
That's
thing
cool.
is just
That's cool.
My thing is just
He's trying to
that whole
put it
bullshit.
aside. That's cool. That's cool.
No, listen, because that's the marketing behind it, because that's how it became number one so fast, because it was perfect for TikTok and for viral. Really.
Okay, but
So
what
we're
I
all
understood,
sitting-
but wait,
we're all
what I
sitting watching to
understood,
see how it will go.
it started off being something being a song about Michael Jackson, or it was loosely based on Michael Jackson. Like the slide situation was based on Michael Jackson. So I don't know where you got this information, but recently I heard about something.
I mean, the general idea.
Something about Michael Jackson being
in.
in, or not the actual Michael Jackson, but people or whatever this Michael Jackson being in the discussion in unison with Toosie Slide.
Obviously, because he's in the song, so obviously the reference is there. But I'm saying like the whole story about the dance. I mean, I just followed this whole thing. Like this all happened very publicly on Instagram.
Okay, cool.
So I followed that guy too, Toosie. So he did the whole promo and everything. And they sent him a song. He was actually gonna be in the music video, even.
But
then because of the coronavirus, otherwise they were even gonna be in the music video to do the dance.
But why didn't he send a cameraman to Toosie's apartment or whatever?
They were talking about that, but that just became too difficult and complicated.
Okay, cool.
So that's why I didn't do it. My point is,
it's too gimmicky.
What is you don't like Hotline Bling?
What?
You don't like Hotline Bling?
But that was a completely different Drake,
you don't
right?
like In My Feelings?
No, it's the same.
This is a completely different Drake.
This is the same Drake. No.
No,
now
we had the discussion.
This is the same thing.
Let me finish it. No. I'm explaining this. Because you were talking about Kendrick and J. Cole not being in this conversation,
True.
right?
Yeah.
So in that time period, you could have that discussion, right? You could have that discussion. When Hotline Bling dropped.
When
Hotline Drip dropped, you could have this conversation about Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole.
Then have the conversation. How would you do it? Because what did they have back then?
They had something.
What year was it? What year was that?
Pimp the Butterfly, right?
I think it was.
That was not in the same time period.
That was this conversation could have been had. We could have been had during that time period.
Kendrick also has a song that went viral and they were dancing.
But you had, for example, what?
It doesn't have that.
You have this song.
So what is your conversation?
2015.
How we
you
gonna
have
have
Damn? Wait, you have Damn, right? You have Damn.
That was way after Hotline Bling, and it wasn't even close.
In that time period, listen, I'm saying
your time period is a matter of 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, but
okay, fine.
My thing is,
no, To Pimp a Butterfly was around that time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He released If Your Reading's Too Late, then he released To Pimp a Butterfly, and after that, Drake released Views. I know the order.
So my thing is, you mentioned Drake not being able to be compared to Kendrick and J. Cole.
Yeah, and
at this moment,
making that point.
But before all of this, before his what time period did you mention?
What do you mean?
What time period did you mention that Drake excelled and left everybody in the dust?
If you're reading this is too late.
If you're reading this is too late. Okay, that's argue. You can argue this, but okay, whatever. Anyways,
you can't.
In that period, to be honest, in that period, I think you could compare Kendrick, J. Cole, and it was clear that those three were the main guys, right?
People made those comparisons. People were making those comparisons. But then people make those comparisons still. I don't think it's been relevant for a very long time.
But now it's clear, to be honest, now it's clear when we look at the numbers that Drake has surpassed all of them.
You think the numbers were close back then?
I think it was interesting.
They didn't have no hotline.
I think it was interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
So in my argument here, okay, wait. I'll let you finish. But in that period, right? In that period, you could have that discussion we're having right now. Okay, so that we can compare it. Now Drake has reached a certain level. Okay,
so you should stop making hits.
No, you should stop doing gimmicky things.
How is it gimmicky?
How is it gimmicky? It's like you're asking a redundant question. Because
do you understand what redundant means?
Yes.
I'm letting these two do their thing.
I don't even understand what it means.
But it's clear. Toosie Slide has been made for social media, has been made to dance to, right?
Yes.
Just like Hotline Blings has, right?
Is Drake off Young Money? Is he off? This was not released.
Scorpion. After this album, I'm out of the deal. He said,
"Oh shit." Okay, continue.
Okay, so this is genuinely my the way I see things, because after a certain period, if you say you
trying to follow.
You have reached a certain level.
I already dipped out,
but I don't care. So if you have reached a certain level, you can't be doing gimmicky stuff like this. In my opinion,
I don't
understand why.
So if you become successful, you should stop doing the thing that made you successful.
Yes,
that's your logic.
What are you talking about?
That's
what you're saying.
Drake
If we're gonna look,
has not always been doing this.
for his last couple projects. Every project has had that type of song.
Okay,
that was
mention
like this.
mention that gimmicky thing in, for example,
Hotline Bling in my
take
You're
care of her
going
example.
further back. You're going further back.
Okay. So
Was TikTok there then? Facebook hadn't even bought Instagram yet.
No. I'm genuinely. Wait. Give me a second.
That's
Give me a
my
second.
point.
No. Give me a second.
Talking to your mic.
Give me a
Facebook
second.
didn't even buy Instagram
So
yet
give me
at
a
that time.
second. Give me a
Remember that?
second. So let's test this in views. What was the song?
Hotline Bling.
The one before that.
That's If Reading's Too Late was a mixtape, and then
The one before that.
nothing was the same.
Yeah, but
The song on that
I'm
one?
looking. I'm trying to find the
it's
Hotline Bling thing.
Like the pop
pop
Well,
song.
actually, the first one is actually best I ever had.
Yes.
That's actually the first one that falls.
That's how
in
he
that
popped
line.
off.
That falls in that type of like pop hip hop.
Because the
style.
one I would say is
My
started
thing-
from the bottom.
Started from the bottom. I was
That's
edges
when it
edges
started,
On it,
but-
no, best I ever had is the same. If you
but
listen even to best I ever had,
Best I
it's
Ever
like-
Had
has
was
that
the first
same,
one.
like, it's a dance song.
Is the first one.
Best I ever had is a dance song.
Yeah.
Like you can straight up dance.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
you
whatever.
can't-
Okay, whatever.
You forgot. You remember
He
what
has
it
had
sounds
it on
like.
every album. Every
You
tape.
remember what it sounds like.
Every
I
tape.
don't think so. No.
No, not every album.
But I'm not,
no,
that's,
no,
not,
I
that's, not
think
my,
he
that's,
has-
not, that's not my argument. That's not my point.
Hold up.
I'm not saying every
Hold
album.
up. Thank Me Later.
Yeah.
He had, what was the
I'm
song?
not saying every album because I don't think he had "Don't Thank Me Later" or "Take Care." You're
Find
right.
Your Love was the one I think on Take Care.
It's not the same. It's not the same
Kinda.
though. It's
That
not
was
the
the
same.
dance hall thing.
Yeah, no, he had that one
the
on Take
dance
Care.
hall thing. He's been doing that from the beginning too.
I mean, on Thank Me Later, on Take Care, it was Marvin's Room.
That's an R&B ballad.
That's not the same.
Wait,
That's an R&B ballad. But I see what you mean.
he has it. He has it on every album. On every album, every tape. He has
Be
one.
honest.
really
Be
means-
honest.
I'm
trying to say. No. I know.
I'm
But I mean,
working.
he's still on.
The pop-
He's still defending.
The pop
but
hip
he's
hop
it's not
songs-
I think
defendable.
he's-
The pop hip hop songs that sound like Hotline Bling.
Yeah.
For me, officially,
Yeah.
best I ever had is also one. But after that, we skip. It started with Hotline Bling. Then you had In My Feelings, and then now he does this. I think I might be forgetting one in between.
I think.
But
But
those,
do you get why I'm saying that?
That style.
After a certain, like if you hit a certain level, like if you are the artist, like the
Don't you want
artist,
to?
everybody looks
we're
at.
going
Right?
home.
actually, yeah, he touched on that a little bit. Yeah.
Which
Every
one?
album.
Which one?
Similar- It's a similar
Mention
thing.
it.
Hold on, we're going home.
Yeah. He actually said that's what he was trying to do.
So
with that.
every album, he has one. Nothing was the same as that one.
He literally said, I remember that song. He said that song I made for people to dance to at weddings.
Yeah. Every album.
Yeah. Okay.
Every album he has this pop
But no,
song.
hold on. I want to see what he's gonna do with this.
Yeah,
because gimmicky and how? What? So, okay,
Gimmicky
so you
how?
become successful, so then you
So if
stop
you-
doing
if you-
things
no,
like
no,
gimmicky.
no, wait.
So you always thought it was gimmicky.
What?
So you always thought it was gimmicky. When he was doing it earlier, it was also gimmicky.
No, I thought. To be honest, I thought. Okay,
but
so
it was
so
okay because you are not that big. Now that you really big,
No, I'm not saying
you're
he's
too
not that big. No, he was always big. But what I'm saying is, if you say you have reached a certain level, right? And you are the biggest artist out there.
True.
There are certain things you don't need to do. And if you do that, I'm saying it's like when we're talking about in terms of movies, right? If you have a successful formula, right? Let's say you have Batman 1, Batman 2, Batman 3. Okay? These are 3 different movies, very well created.
See what he goes.
If you create a 4th one, you've reached this pinnacle. Like you've reached this level of greatness with these pieces. But if you create a 4th one at this level, what are you doing?
Wait.
First,
Wait,
so
get what I
you
mean?
no.
So you mean you'll compare? I know. I see what he's saying, but,
But
you see,
why
No,
would you
be
want?
honest,
Why
be
would you
honest.
not want a 4th one?
no, I see what he means. I see what you mean. He's saying like, okay, so if you perfect something, right? If you do something great, or you reach that level, why would you force it just to get more money out of it, right?
But if you
don't-
if you
have
perfect
to
the next
do-
one,
you don't have to do the money grabs anymore. I see what he's
but
trying to say.
no. But if you perfect the
First
next
of all,
one,
Come on, really?
what?
if
Really,
you do,
Jeff?
If you do,
If you keep perfecting, why stop?
well,
So we're really doing this, Jeff?
they don't tend to keep perfecting though. They stretch
Yeah,
it
no.
out. They stretch it out.
No, but Toosie Slide works.
Listen,
Come
man.
on. I get it works. I
No, but listen.
expected it to do well.
No, but listen, because I see what he's saying. First of all, you're saying it as if he does it just because it's a gimmick. You don't consider the fact that maybe he likes making songs that people like to dance to because people like songs to dance to.
What is the problem?
That's
with
my
making
problem with
these
you.
kind
Like
of
the
songs?
argument, because I see where you're going. I see what he's going. He's talking. What he's referencing is the Jay-Z Beyonce business model, where they're some sort of mythical creatures that don't really have to talk to anybody. They just appear and we all bow down.
Yeah,
that's one way of doing things. That's what you're talking about. That's what you're referencing. This sort of boss status type thing. Where
he's moving towards that.
If they're gonna do something,
but he's there.
But
he's there. He's in the conversation with the biggest of them all.
But you see, that's why, and that's my point. That's why people like him, because he is. But he doesn't stop being accessible.
This is what we talked about.
He stays remaining accessible.
Before we recorded, we were talking about the presidential elections, and the next person who will be winning will be the one who is on Instagram or social media and doing their thing.
Yeah.
He's doing think about Jay-Z as the previous president who did it in the old method. And he's adhering to the old method. Be this mythical creature and just stay there. Whenever there's time for you to say something, come down from your throne, talk to the people, and then go back. That's what he's doing, basically.
Go ahead.
Drake is adhering to the new method of doing things. Mm-hmm. Be accessible. Be there. Show yourself.
That's why
keep making music.
That's why people like. That's what's so brilliant. That's what's so brilliant about that music video.
That's why we keep saying the next king is there.
You're looking at this dude's house. This shit literally looks like an embassy. It's called an embassy.
That's a wild.
But then he's running through the house doing a silly dance. Yes. That's fucking beautiful. That's what people like.
Yes.
Because it's like, he's this super rich superstar, but he's also just a dude.
You fuck with the old idea of.
He's also just, people like that. You want the whole I'm too big for everybody and I don't.
That doesn't work right now.
People don't like that.
People don't fuck with that right now.
People don't like that. I don't like it. Also.
Yes.
I get it if for certain artists who did that, and I respect it because they earned it. But right now,
I get it for certain artists.
Right now, honestly, I'm probably just not listening to your music.
Okay. Wait.
Because I wouldn't even. It wouldn't even come to me.
The thing is, you bring up Kendrick and J. Cole the whole time because they are basically trying to do that.
It's not working.
Yes.
With Kendrick, it is.
How is it working? What was his last hit?
It's not really working for him.
What was his last hit? Go ahead.
The Damn was not.
Damn didn't do well.
Damn was not that good.
And I thought Damn was good, but it didn't do well.
No, I think it was not good enough for keeping his name in the talks of everything.
He's still in the. Okay, wait. The reason why I even mentioned Kendrick is because I watched.
We forgot the whole album, by the way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But the reason why I mentioned Kendrick in this conversation with Drake is because I watched a movie recently, The Photographer.
With Issa Rae and
Issa Rae, exactly. I watched that one. What?
What's it about?
Where is it at? Where is it? How'd you watch it? I thought it was being released still.
Just leave it.
Just leave me be, man.
Okay, continue.
Right.
So, in this movie, there's this bar scene where both of them are sitting somewhere and having
Drake
this.
And Kendrick.
No.
You don't know what kind of cameos they do.
No, not Drake and Kendrick. No, Issa and her love interest.
So fuck it.
Issa and her love interest, and they're talking about Kendrick and Drake, right? And
obviously,
the briefly touching.
That's a conversation she would have.
But
they do it in Black as Fuck too.
Yeah, they're having this conversation about those two, and they're discussing Drake's image, obviously, like the emotional but more approachable individual, and Kendrick being the artist that makes you feel guilty. Because of not.
That's one of the things I actually don't like about his music.
So it doesn't. Okay, so my point is they fill up a certain niche, both of them.
Yes, they do.
And I argue Drake has a greater reach, obviously. But when it comes to sticking power, Kendrick is, when you hear Kendrick and the way people speak about Kendrick is more powerful, more impactful than when we're talking about Drake. Drake is the bigger artist. Drake is the biggest artist out there.
I understand what you mean. I just don't think it's true. I think people think that though, but I don't think it's true.
I think people have more visceral emotions when they talk about Kendrick albums.
I think it as
because they describe the two artists completely
I don't say that. I don't say that's a good or bad thing.
I think that has literally nothing to do with his music or even him. I think that has to do with politics.
Could be.
That's a politics thing.
Could be.
No, I think you're hitting the nail.
Yeah,
I think he's right.
Well, you can't not like him because then you're a bad person.
Yes. Yes. No, he's right.
Yeah, you can't not like him, so they're a bad person. So then I think half of the people pretend, by the way, also. I've seen that the hipsters who want to feel like they're in, and like, yeah, you know, he has such deep albums. Like, you didn't listen to Complexion. Shut up.
No,
it's like, and my thing with that is, if you're going to be this, if you're going to have the nerve, right, to have this conversation, my thing is this: you can stay away as an artist. However, the longer you stay away, the higher the quality of your project has to be.
Yeah.
He's gearing up for something from him as well.
Or is he?
It seems like he's gearing up.
No, wait, hold on.
It seems like
Hold on, though. We had, was what, 2017?
Yeah.
Could be. I don't know.
With 3 years in
something like
now.
that, yeah.
Fam, I don't know what you about to release, but
it needs to be amazing.
I highly doubt you can do it.
Just as I expect from Drake a dark twisted fantasy level project, I expect something from Kendrick in that sense. But
Drake
I don't
is
know.
also different because he been doing it back to back.
Yeah, but the thing is,
this dude disappeared for 3 years. You have to do everything he did in one.
That's the thing.
It has to be that much better.
Like
and he didn't do that with Damn.
With Drake,
he didn't do it.
With Drake, I know what his dark twisted fantasy, what his greatest album of his career will be, because there's a lot of stuff going and everything's happening.
That again? What with who?
With Drake.
With Drake. Okay.
I know we know how his life is going. I can temper my expectations because I know what the subject matter is going to be like somewhat. With Kendrick, it's an open slate because he doesn't talk to people. He doesn't drop any loosies. You don't know where he is right now. So whatever he drops needs to hit me immediately well. Drake has some wiggle room.
Drake has wiggle room.
He has a little bit more, not much more, but he has wiggle room. Enough for me to at least give his tape a listen at least 1 or 2 times and then make my decision.
Okay, but let me...
Kendrick, first listen, it needs to be great. Otherwise, you lose.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate, right? Because we talk about Drake being...
You're always playing devil's advocate.
Yeah. Let me. You
say it too often.
Let me be, okay? Let me be. So, when it comes to...
It's a weird habit.
Shut up, man.
I don't think he's playing. I think he actually is the devil's advocate.
Yeah. Continue.
So we're doing this?
Yes.
Let me be, okay?
No.
So we have Drake, right? Drake. This he's the best artist out there at the moment, right? He's the biggest hip hop artist out there.
Yeah.
Your argument, I don't know, I think both of you argue that he's still approachable, right?
Yes.
But he doesn't do interviews.
More than the other ones.
More than the other ones.
More than the other ones.
More than the other ones, but he doesn't do interviews.
He doesn't more than the other ones.
He controls like his complete outflow of content.
Yeah. That's true.
And so you're saying he's still more approachable than all of them.
Yes.
How so? No, because I'm just trying to be informed. So go ahead.
To a great degree, also through his music.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
To a great degree, through and by doing songs like Toosie Slide. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And by retweeting little African kids who did putting Instagram is complicated. Reposting on Instagram.
100%, I agree there.
A video of little African kids who did a whole rendition about it.
Yeah.
That type of, or fucking getting some random kid. He's not the biggest Instagram influencer there is, right? He just picked this kid.
Yeah.
He just picked this kid and said, let's do this. I like this. Come and do it with him. Mm-hmm. People like that type of stuff.
Drake shows his personality with the actions he takes. J. Cole likes to talk about his personalities. Kendrick doesn't show anything at all.
Doesn't do anything. But he did that, for example. He did, for example, the Rap Radar interview. And even that, of course, the whole thing is produced.
2 hours.
The whole thing is produced in the way that it goes. Yeah. But when I'm listening to him, of course, it's someone who's thinking of what he's saying, but it's also very
candid.
It's
very candid.
Like he didn't dance. Like what I liked, he didn't dance around the Pusha T thing at all. He's like, I don't fucking like this dude. I want nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
Period. Just like no.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ever gonna come together? No.
Yeah.
The other people, yeah, we got together, cool. I'm happy
with
about
the
it.
Meek Mill thing. Yeah,
This
yeah.
guy, no.
Like,
Don't like him.
The thing
Fuck out
is,
my face.
I fuck with the top boy
Period.
model of top dog model of stay out of the limelight until it's your time to shine. But at the same time, it hurts all of them as well. It hurts Kendrick
if your
especially.
execution isn't correct.
And
of course it hurts.
What happened to Absol?
Absol, he dropped a song, by the way.
See?
All the top dog people have been dropping songs.
I didn't get no notification.
Yeah. No,
I didn't get a post and nothing. I didn't get an email, nothing.
I needed to go to a forum to see it. I need to go to Reddit, go to the hip hop Reddit.
They're doing well is that they're
when they drop
they're
something,
dominating a niche. There is a space for them where they control all of that.
Yeah.
Fine, right? And there's people who are always going to like that and follow that. I'm just saying that when it comes to the general thing, that's my guy right there. And Toosie Slide with fire, specifically because of things like this. That's why I like about it. That's why I think people like about it so much. Is that it is silly.
As much as
And
Drake,
that's also what's fun about it is that it is so obvious. That's why I think the point was. So you're saying gimmick. I think that's the point. It was supposed to be so obviously a dance song for TikTok that it was very obvious. The whole music video is a TikTok
I know
video.
it is. But
that's what people like. That's what makes it
that
cool.
was also my problem with the song. Okay,
I understand
but
this.
I get after.
You better get used to it then. This is what we finna do.
oh no, the baby did it for his latest tape as
but that's-
well.
that's
Like
the
all
big-
these artists are.
Okay, we're not.
That's what it's about to be.
We're not comparing because
We
if you
talked about
mention if you
TikTok.
mention
My
if
guy.
you mention the baby in this conversation, then but you can't because the
course you
baby
can.
uses social media
Drake
to his
as well.
it's complete.
Drake
what?
also uses social
Drake as
media.
well.
But not the same way though.
No, Drake doesn't.
Not in the same way, but he also uses it.
Yeah, of course. But all artists use
No.
All artists.
don't.
Have you
use,
seen J. Cole tweet or anything?
we already
Have you
fucking
seen
Jay.
Kendrick put anything?
Yeah, but I mean,
Jay
I'm
is not
talking-
even
okay.
there.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Kanye's not even posting
Are we
shit.
mentioned because all
Of
artists
course
use.
they do. That's my. That's what. But why should Drake then not? That's actually what you're saying because that's what this what this song is.
Yeah.
That's what the song is.
I get that, but my argument
You know
because
what
I
the
get
problem is?
no, wait. Because I get what you're saying.
that's
I get
what
what
it
you're
is.
saying. I get what you're saying. I hear you, and I understand what Jeff said that you have different approaches to this situation. Okay, and in my opinion, I don't know. I don't like this.
He talks
But-
like the old
but-
head now as well.
but-
He's
I don't
old.
like-
He talks like the old head. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't
What
know.
he wants is the fucking.
I want the Jay-Z thing.
That's what I mean.
To be honest,
He wants the Jay-Z thing.
You're not
where he
getting
just, it's a very highly sophisticated
dead.
music video.
That is
it's
dead.
distance,
no.
It's dead.
No, I'm not talking
It's
about
dead.
the video clip. I'm not talking about
It's
any of
dead.
The
that.
whole like I only release a professional
It's
thing
dead.
and
It's
you
dead.
don't
Just
hear about
release
me.
good
and
quality things and that's it.
That doesn't
It's
work.
dead.
Done.
That's
It's
gone.
dead.
That's absolutely gone.
It's dead.
Hey, we'll see. We'll
It's
see
dead.
when it drops in the summer. Okay,
Who drops in the summer? Who's
Drake.
dropping?
Drake is dropping in the summer.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna do what you're talking about.
No.
He already not doing it. This is already
he's
the
not-
promo.
he's not
This is
doing
already
it.
the
He's not-
promo.
no, I know he's
Kendrick
not
is
doing
going to try that. Kendrick is going to do the whole sophisticated rollout.
Yeah.
The classic thing.
I know.
If he drops,
Like legit, I'm not even
would do
excited
that.
for his album. Do you know?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
even
yeah.
excited.
I
for
don't know
do.
what he's gonna talk
I might
about.
not even listen to it.
no, I'm not. I'm not really interested.
I'm not even. I'm not gonna wait for it.
But
I'm
he's
gonna
dropping?
wait to see what people say.
You're not going to listen to it.
But
I'm
you
gonna
know-
wait to see what people
But
say.
you know what people
But
are
you're not
going to say.
listening to it.
I will listen to it eventually.
Okay,
but I'm saying
okay.
I'm not.
But you know what
wait
people are going
for
to
it
say.
and-
You know what people are going to say.
What are they gonna say?
It's the best album that came out. In the
I
last
actually
10 years.
wonder. I actually wonder.
They
at this
they
point.
they are going to say that.
I actually wonder at this point. Like he's been away for so long, and like the quality of your last shit. I mean, if that's what you're doing again after this amount of time,
But D-Smoke is filling up his whole thing though.
No.
okay.
No, he's starting.
Strong pivot, but I'm gonna do it with you. So D Smoke.
No, D-Smoke has.
D Smoke dropped a song with Snoop Dogg. That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
D Smoke is taking his.
Did you say not good?
Pretty good.
Oh, okay. I thought it was actually a pretty good song.
I thought.
But D-Smoke is making moves now. He's,
Yeah, but
he's
he's not-
dropping video clips.
he's not taking.
No, but I mean, he has. Okay, so you have.
trying to go in that same direction.
You have Kendrick
space.
and his fan base, Kendrick's fan base. You don't hear shit from Kendrick now, okay?
Oh, you mean like that?
So
okay.
D-Smoke has the time and is taking his time to drop albums, not albums, but I mean drop his work,
Music.
trying to get his audience, Kendrick's audience, to D-Smoke.
I'm just waiting for Top Dog to snatch him up.
What D-Smoke?
He already been snatched up. His fucking brother's in there.
Yeah, his brother is there, but he's not signed to Top Dog, D-Smoke.
Yeah, pretty much.
But basically, I know what you mean. I know
But I
what
see
you mean.
what you mean, the official.
Yeah.
But very, very good.
Listen,
An extra
man.
detour.
They're in the same
that
pocket,
whole
man.
family
They're in the
dropped
same
you.
thing.
Listen, man.
They're in the same thing, man.
That whole family, that whole D-Smoke, Sir family, the Ferris family, I think.
What about it?
They dropped a song together and shit. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Whatever.
Nice. And my
Detour.
point is, so the point is that Toosie Slide is fire, and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I do know.
Did you catch
And
it? Did you catch it? Be honest. Did you catch it? It's about you know it's about gang violence.
Yeah.
No, you didn't catch that.
I swear to God, I did.
I just told you that. I told you
But
that
it's in the
earlier.
lyrics.
Yeah, but you didn't catch it.
How do you know what I caught and what I didn't catch?
Because I know you, dude.
Apparently you
didn't catch
don't.
it. You didn't like. You don't like the song.
If you
You don't like the song.
no, I don't like the song.
You didn't catch. He didn't catch. He lying.
I don't like the song for the reasons I mentioned before. I am, but
And my thing with you is, he has shit for you too. He still. That's how great he is. He still thinks about people like you. Still even. He still do songs for you. There's a song for you on there.
there are many songs
He
on
gave
there.
you
For me.
Deep Pockets.
There are many songs on there.
Deep
For me.
Pockets is good, bro.
Which song is for him?
Deep Pockets.
Whoa, no.
You don't like Deep Pockets?
Give me a second. Let me mention the songs I actually liked. The two he dropped before. So let's
When
see.
to Say When and
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago Freestyle.
Of course, you have
Give Him-
Losses. Losses was very good.
Losses is one of the best.
Giveon
Losses.
also dropped an
Losses were very
album.
good.
Losses is hard. Losses is really good.
Giveon, the feature on Chicago Freestyle, also dropped an album. Very nice.
Okay.
Oh God!
Okay.
Like these
R&B.
new people, I can't keep up. Man.
Jeff's report.
It's I'm just giving you random facts.
Yeah. Thanks.
Continue.
Thanks. Let's see. The two, obviously, like number 13. What Demons?
I want to talk about that one.
What you want to
I
say?
want to talk about that number 13 Demons
I like Demons,
because
but I didn't really like the last one that spit
War.
on there. The last one was that War?
War.
Where's
yeah.
the last one?
No. I meant the feature, the last feature.
Oh, Sosa Greek.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's not who I want to talk about. Who I want to talk about is 504.
Okay, so
Because this is also another thing that he does very well. That
He picks
people
up.
like. He picks young artists that are bubbling. Because this year is gonna be 504. I don't know if you guys already listened to 5e.
No.
5e's fire. And 5e just literally last week dropped his last mixtape. Look up his last. Yeah, this one, 800 BC. He dropped this
Can you show me his
mixtape.
face?
Why do you need to see his face?
He dropped this
Because
mixtape.
I don't know who.
He dropped this mixtape. I think it was literally like 2 weeks ago or so. But I've been listening to his music. He collaborated a couple times with Pop Smoke,
Mm-hmm.
and he has this song "Big Drip."
This dude?
Yeah,
Oh,
5e.
okay.
5e.
No, no.
He's moving right now. This kid, this year, he's gonna.
Oh, New York rapper.
Yeah.
Especially now, he's New York. Especially now with the Drake co-sign,
Mhm.
it's gonna move. I was looking at Demons though. It's like
Weddy is the.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Demons is on here. That's what I'm saying. He has a song here also called Demons, but Demons and Goblins with Meek Mill. That one's different.
With
It's
me,
different
no.
song.
Okay.
That one's different. But I like that he did that because I look at that song and I go, okay, you see, this is Drake again being
Yeah.
seen ahead
Yeah.
and taking a young bubbling artist and then doing their type of song with because that song Demons, that's his style. He does like
Oh.
he does the sort of UK,
Yeah.
That's
but
why.
then in New York.
Oh, that's why it was a UK drill kind of.
It's like UK US drill.
Okay.
New York is really pivoting towards that after Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
That's a new style. That's their new flavor.
Well, he's a peer of Pop Smoke. He was already he's
Bubbling
he's
there,
on he's even on Pop Smoke's album, the latest
Was he?
one. Yeah.
Okay.
They
Can we
did
listen
songs
to Meek
together and
Mill's thing
everything.
though? Because I didn't.
David, he's on Meet the Woo. He's on here. Look,
Oh yeah,
Where?
Sweetheart.
yeah, he's on there.
Oh.
And I think they have even other songs also early. Like he's been.
Oh, that would explain
they're
everything.
The same, yeah, they were like peers.
I thought Drake was trying to do the UK drill again,
Like
but this
fi-
New
fi-
York drill.
Exactly.
He's trying to do. He's not trying, but he's.
Fabio
he's doing
was
it.
right behind Pop Smoke, pretty much. Honestly, like Fabio is killing it right now. And then
Fire.
Big Drip, that's a song. 504 and Big Drip. That song is that's
Okay.
one of my favorite songs to come out
Sure.
last year. That
No, I'm
song's
not playing
crazy.
songs today. We will get flagged.
I know, but that song is crazy. That Big Drip is an amazing song. That's a very, very good song. And that's the hit for him also, I think.
All right.
So where did you get this guy? Like, where did you find this guy?
Probably through Pop Smoke. And then you
What?
got him.
I started listening to Pop Smoke, and then I heard him on. They have more songs together. But also, if you listen to Pop Smoke, you know how the stream platform where they start telling you, hey, go listen to this dude too.
Yeah,
So I said,
suggestions
fuck it.
and everything.
And
Okay.
then Big Drip came on. And I said, yo. He very Chief Keef. He even references Chief Keef. He talks to
That whole drill is Chief
very
Keef.
Chief
It's
Keef.
just
Yeah,
Chief.
yeah.
It's just Chief. Even the
Not
UK
that you-
version started with Chief.
What?
Yes.
It's Chief Keef is drill.
The
So
UK,
you're
UK
saying-
drill's a new thing, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, you're saying Chief Keef started.
Chief
the
Keef
drill
is
in-
drill.
Is the inspiration for drill?
Drill?
Drill.
Yes. You
Yes.
forgot?
I mean, in the UK.
Everywhere.
Well, in the UK, the inspiration for drill is the American one, which started with Chief Keef.
Okay.
And Chief Keef, Lil Durk,
So
Lil
drill
Uzi.
started with Chief Keef and that
Chicago,
whole
it's
gang.
Chicago music.
And then UK took it, ran with it, made their own version, and now your UK, New York is
So
taking
like,
is taking the UK version and making their own version in New York. So
They even use UK slang.
Yeah, because maybe the thing is, maybe I'm confusing because grime and drill like
Different.
are I know, but I mean grime artists use like the drill, all of the drill music.
Well, everybody uses everything now.
Right? Yeah.
I
So
see what you mean.
maybe that's why
why
I'm
it's
confusing the two.
interesting.
Yeah,
True.
maybe that's why I'm confusing it. But okay.
okay.
But those were I think those were the ones I think that stood out.
Fabi has a song. Yeah, Fabi has a song with Tory Lanez too.
Yeah. Apparently it dropped a few days ago.
No, from a while ago even. Fabi has this.
Oh, this is all
This
recent.
is the remix of Big Drip, but he has another song with Tory Lanez.
Okay.
Fabio's out there.
I'll give him a listen after
Fabio's
the.
gonna. So I like to see that Drake put him on the part. That I like shit like that.
And War was just the freestyle he already did on online, right?
Who?
Drake.
War.
No, it wasn't freestyle. It was a song, Lucy, like he said. But apparently not, because it ties into this.
It's maybe
But it was a song he released last year even.
It feels like a lot that was on this tape was released as if it was a Lucy, and then on here it comes together as one thing. But yeah, this I thought it was
Fire. Best project. Well,
What?
well, I'm gonna say.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tie this one with The Weeknd's album for the best project of the year so far.
Yeah, I agree.
Honestly, I was gonna say it's the best project of the year, but the Weeknd album.
The Weeknd album is so
also
good.
very good. So I'm gonna tie it.
I need to say I listened to the Griselda album. Just below that.
I have to listen
Just
to that.
below
I have to
that.
listen to that. I haven't really gone to their music.
That one is good, but it's a very different vibe and style and everything. So I don't know.
Do you want to voice your concerns and issues,
No.
or do you?
No, it's fine.
No, he has concerns and issues
What's up?
that he wants to voice.
Why?
No, I'm not that big of a fan of The Weeknd. That's all.
Yeah, he doesn't like The Weeknd.
I don't know. Like,
But you fuck with Chris Brown like that?
so why are you mentioning Chris Brown? What is
No,
your
I'm
issue?
just I'm just
So-
I'm just figuring
This
you
is
out.
a whole other can of
Like,
worms.
don't-
Let's-
like,
let's
I'm just
round it
really-
out.
I'm just
We gotta
figuring
take
you
a-
out.
So why?
Take a quick break.
Why?
I know why you like Chris Brown and you don't like The Weeknd. I just can't say it on camera. So
This was the Training Man.
exactly,
My name is Jeffrey.
My name is Danke.
Oliver.
We thank you for listening and join us the next time.
Follow.
Yes.